Too often people get in their feelings about growing to that next level. Let me tell you something. Number one, nobody cares. Oh, you didn't make it. Guess whose fault that is? That's your fault. And now that we got that out of the way, I need you to understand something. Everybody can't win. Everybody's not going to get the gold. Everybody is not going to become number one. You know, Society started to impose these new sanctions on giving people in eighth place participation trophies. So now, the society is pretty much set off making people soft. They expect the award and they haven't put in the work. You expect an award and you haven't done anything. I think that's the craziest thing in the world, right? So let's talk about success. Let's talk about breaking the mold and truthfully what that takes. Oh, you want to be number one. Do you even know what that means? You want to be sitting there at the top. Do you even know what that means? Some people misconstrue what it truthfully takes to become successful. And I'm not talking about just, oh, I made a little bit of money. Hey, man, look at Wall Street. Everybody's making a little bit of money and those people get ignored all day, right? They're the same people that I got to spend $10,000 at a club for a bottle. And it's funny because I've just never had that experience where I had to pay all that money to even get into some of those events. I get invited, right? So it's much different for me to be on the side where, hey, man, people know you. People see what you've done physically. People have seen me, front flip over 7 to 10 people. People have seen me, front flip over stairs, cars, all type of different things, right? Featured in different music videos, all type of stuff. So, yeah. I get a little more than the average person for the simple fact that I'm willing to put in more work. I'm willing to put in more work. It is what it is. If you're not willing to put in the work, you can't get mad at somebody else's result. You see me doing my thing. Why does he get those opportunities? Because I'm working harder than you. This morning, I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock. I went to sleep at like 9, right? Woke up at 1 o'clock. From 1 o'clock until now, I've been grinding, knocking out videos, knocking out voice recordings, I'm writing a new book right now. So I've been working on a book. You know what I'm saying? Did some workouts, got some exercise in. So what I'm saying is, hey, some people just want it more than you. And it is what it is. If you're not going to be a super performer, then get out the way. Because when you get around those super performers, those people who are trying to reach the highest peak performance that a human being could possibly reach, you're going to feel some type of way. Then you're going to start questioning, oh, why do you do that? Because we want to be great. What the fuck do you mean? Why are you questioning why? Why don't you go get on your hustle? Why don't you go accomplish things that you set out and said you were going to do? Go look at your goal list right now. What have you actually done? Oh, I want to become a millionaire. Check. Oh, I want to buy this car. Check. Oh, I want to buy this house. Check. Okay, what's next? What's next? Right? Stop playing. So stop playing with your life. Stop playing with reality. Reality is you got to do more. If you say that you want to be great, do you understand what greatness is? That is a forever pursuit because you can always be better. So let's tap into my mind for a little bit. I have never settled. I could never settle and I never will. And the reason for that, hey, man, I got to keep grinding. I feel like there's always a higher level. I feel like you can always be better. I feel like, hey, as long as you keep pushing, you keep working, you're going to get better results. It's like when I do my experiments and I'm inventing my inventions and stuff like that. Sometimes things don't work. They don't work on the first time. You put the electronics together and this thing doesn't work. You're like, what the heck? Hey, guess what? Go back to the drawing board. You got to fix and see, hey, what went wrong? Once you find out what went wrong, guess what? We can fix the problem. Once you create something, you can always make it better. So sometimes I go back on my old inventions and I just make things better, right? I have no remorse on what I do. People are expecting me to sit around and feel sorry for them because they didn't go for their dreams and their goals. Let me tell you, some people don't even have dreams and goals. They stop dreaming when they reach 18 years old, when they get their first job and they really get that dose of reality like, oh, I got to work. Yes, you got to work. You got to go hard. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, nothing in this life is free. Nothing in this life is free. Pigs and cows and chickens eat for free, right? And where do they take those animals? Straight to the slaughterhouse. That's what free gets you. So, the most valuable thing in the world you have is time. Don't give away your time for free. Charge people. That is the most valuable asset you have. You right now, if you went and ate a whole watermelon, you could take the seeds inside of a watermelon and plant them and create another watermelon. But guess what? You'll never get your time back ever. So don't sit around letting people waste your time. Why? Why would you allow somebody to waste your time without charging them for it? People hit me up, right? Sometimes they're begging me to be mentored by me. Number one, I expect greatness. So before you hit me up, talk about, oh, I want to work with you, understand that I'm going to push you to be the best person that you could possibly be. So if you're all soft and I don't want to do it. If you're that type of person, you will not work well with somebody like me, because I'm going to call it out and tell you, hey, that shit is soft. You're weak. You need to grow to the next level. What's stopping you from growing? And when you finally face yourself in the mirror, you will see all the things that you did not do that you said that you were going to do. You write out a list of goals, right? When I was in college, I wrote out this crazy list of goals. And, like a year ago, I remember looking at the list and the things that I said I was going to do. I didn't accomplish everything in that list because some of the goals were crazy big. So I'm like, I still got work to do. But, I still have work to do. Okay, I made the money. I got the house. I got the cars. Who cares? That's my mentality. Who cares? There's always another level. Yeah, I can go purchase more cars, but why? What? I got other stuff to do, right? Like I said, I'm working on my inventions. I'm working on a new book. I'm working on all type of different things. So for me, right, I'm only looking at growing to that next level. I'm not afraid to tell people no. I'm not afraid to tell people, hey, my time is my time. And right now it's my time. Stop playing. You feel me? So if you're not a hustler, if you're not really about that action, you need to move out the way. People like me exist in the world. You think we sitting around making excuses on why we couldn't get to that next level? The only excuse you to have is, oh, I woke up too late. Yeah, you woke up too late. I told you this morning I got up at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning because I feel like I'm better. You feel me? I gotta beat myself. Hey, I've been waking up at 3. I gotta sleep earlier so I can wake up earlier. I want more time. The only thing you got on this earth outside of material possessions is time. And nobody knows when your last day is gonna be. Nobody knows when, the clock stops for you. So then what? What do you have to do? You gotta wake up. You gotta grind harder, right? You gotta get to it. So this conversation is about getting to it. Getting through it, get through the pain. Yeah, it's going to hurt to grow. It's like a caterpillar, right? A caterpillar goes into a cocoon, right? Struggles a little bit. It got to struggle. It got to go through that pain. It got to go through that grit. And then next thing you know, it gets into that glory mode. Okay. Once you're in glory, guess what? Hey, your wings are flapping, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to go get something to eat. And as human beings, since a lot of us aren't killing our own food and other people are killing the food for us, killing animals and killing, whatever it is and creating the food for us, guess what? You don't have to go out there and hunt. So now you get complacent because, well, they took your hunt away from you. And that sucks, right? You don't have to hunt no more. So you don't have that hunger in your heart. A lion wakes up every morning and has to go hunt for his food. A lot of animals wake up every morning and have to go hunt for their food. Human beings, we got it easy. So for that simple fact that we have it easy, I believe, we should be doing a lot more. We should be accomplishing a lot more. We got more time to do things. We're conscious beings, right? We are conscious beings. So consciously, you should be making an effort to get to that next level. And the crazy part is, once you get to the next level, you look up and there's always another level to go. So it's a never ending cycle, especially if you're, I want to be great. Those are some very strong words to say that you want to achieve greatness. Greatness, you understand what greatness is? Martin Luther King, Muhammad Ali. Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X. I feel like those people are great. Some of the black inventors, like the black inventors that created the hair comb, the refrigerator, the traffic light. Let's talk about it. We talk about greatness, right? You want to speak about Wall Street. Hey, outside of everything they sold, African Americans were the first, or before we even got citizenship as an African American, black people were the first things being sold on Wall Street. That's the type of product that you're dealing with. So I get a chance to wake up every day, right, as a black man, and I'm excited about it. I'm like, yo, this is what it is. Also, I know my position in life, you know what I'm saying? And I know how people feel about us. So some people, they like coming around. They like, oh, we like the culture. Yeah. And then others, they like taking from the culture. Hey man, the foreign exchange is a very interesting place. People talk a lot of smack. They say what they say about me, and then they go right back and they recreate, regurgitate, and copy all of my stuff. I've seen people copy my tattoos. Hey, from my face tattoos, my chest tattoos. There's forex traders that went and copy my rose tattoos on their chest in the same exact position, the same exact spot. They're, oh, we don't like you, but you're trying to be me. Not trying to be like me, but trying to be me. Let me tell you, man, life is dope. And I love that I have that influence over people to have people wanting to go do exactly that. It shows who's really in that position. If you're a follower, that's what you are. If you're a leader, you're leading. Hey, man, I'm not riding nobody wave. I create the wave and other people ride the wave. When it comes to this foreign exchange music, yeah, I'm going to pop my stuff. I created that. This was what? Back when I was in high school, I was rapping about this stuff. So years and years and years and years ago of the same stuff. Finally, it started to break out and other people love what we do. They love what I do. They like the beats. They like the sound. At first, they was, oh, you should stop rapping and keep trading. Yeah. And when I was when I was rapping, right, doing my thing heavy there before I started really getting into to trading full time. Guess what everybody in the entertainment business was saying? Bro, why do you talk about all that forex stuff? Why do you talk about all that trading stuff, man? You're just an entertainer. So it don't matter what you do. Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole. Who cares? Everybody has a mouth. Who cares? Guess what? People with mouths, they're gonna open it and run it. We talk about growing to that next level. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get to being a great person. And we're talking about, once again, greatness, following somebody else. You have to step out and eventually become a leader. So the Forex industry, I have a problem with them because you guys have an identity crisis. You don't even know who you are. Dudes get money. Hey, man, do you know how many people are still lame and have bread? You get what I'm saying? You could be a square and still have money. Who cares? What are you going to do? Tell us every dollar that you make every second of the day. The only thing that's going to create is a target on your back. Oh, I made 17,000 a day, 20,000 a day, 50,000 a day, every day, because you have nothing else going on for yourself. So you need to tell me how much money you're making every 5 seconds. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, it's best to keep your income to yourself, live life, right? Hey, and do what you need to do. Use the money to go change the world. That's what I'm doing, right? You know, I get a lot of blowback now because I don't do a lot of things that I was doing for free. But it was COVID when I was giving away free stuff. We were all stuck in the house. The entertainment business, you couldn't necessarily even work because you had to get COVID shots, all type of different things just to come. I didn't get the COVID shot, but I'm just saying you had to get all this type of stuff just so you could be able to operate inside of the business, right? Just so you could be able to operate inside the business, you had to do all this extra stuff. So it made sense for me to get online, talk a little mess, and show you what else I'm good at. Why not? Now the business is back open and it's booming, baby. We got all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I told you what I'm already working on. We're working on the movie stuff. I've been in music videos. I've been recording for a lot of people, working on a documentary, just all sorts of different things that are expanding my mind, pushing me to the next level, you know. And it's funny because like my dad, he's like, man, you're like a scientist, man. You got all this stuff going on. But I hate being put in a box. I hate being put in a box because I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, hey, I'm a multifaceted person. I am good at a lot of different things. And, you know, to be on somebody's team like mine, you can't just be good at one thing. If you're good at one thing and you only specialize in one thing, you're going to be passed up by the person who's good at multiple things. Okay, you can draw. Hey, man, you know how many people that are really, really good at drawing and painting that are around me, but also they can do 3D modeling. And also they know how to, and what I mean 3D model is like they can, you know, go in the system and not Blender, and ZBrush and do like 3D modeling and stuff like that, model monsters, model different type of things, and then actually use clay and model from clay, and then do the animatronics and model that, and then go and build the set. So yeah, you have to be multifaceted, especially in Los Angeles. If you only got one skill, you're not needed, man. You're good at one thing. That's it. You're going to get passed up. It's a new world. People are thinking faster. We got technology that's helping us do things. Even for some of my stuff, like I'm not the best coder, right? But hey, I got AI now. So I don't even have to be the best coder because the thing can code for me. Whatever idea I have, boom, type it in, let it code for me. If the code's not working inside of my programs, or if the code's not working inside of Invention, guess what? Boom, have it restructured, recode it. And then I go ahead, use my electronic skills, start putting that stuff together and doing what I need to do so I can keep my inventions and keep everything that I'm working on, right? Growing to that next level. So don't be slow, baby, because the world's not moving slow and the world's not waiting for nobody. You want to sit around, you're going to sit around and wait, right? Sit around, oh, I'm going to wait for the right opportunity. I'm going to wait. Guess what? I'm not one of those people that's sitting around waiting for nothing. I'm coming through. Once I see the opportunity, matter of fact, I'm creating the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? For the opportunities that I see, even when it comes to casting, I probably, hey man, I'm doing so many castings and stuff per week with just different things. I'm keeping myself out there, keeping myself busy. Why not? Because I hate sitting around. So this conversation is about being great. This conversation is about going to the next level. This video right here should help you get off your ass and make something happen. Oh, I want it, man. That sounds like an excuse. It sounds like an excuse. It sounds like you're really afraid. You're afraid of what people think because they're going to judge you for being different. Hey, I'm different. It is what it is. I'm cool with that. You could judge me all you want. But guess what? Hey, when you point the finger, there's one finger pointing at me and four pointing right back at you. And once again, I love holding the mirror to people, showing them that you ain't doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're never doing enough. All we got is time. You better figure out how to utilize it. If you're working at somebody's job right now, right, and it's a job that you don't like, why are you still there? Oh, because I need money. So all the time that you have that you're not working at that place, why are you not working on any systems on the side to help you get out of there? Why are you not setting up a side business, a side hustle? Why are you not working on your passion? You know, some people, right? They love what they do. They have really, really good jobs where they love what they do. They're like, yo, I will get up every morning and do this if I was getting paid or if I wasn't getting paid. Like some people who work in the industry, they got like cameras and stuff like that. And some cameramen, just a regular cameraman, like you're not getting paid what you want. But hey, some cameramen in the game or camera women in the game, they're getting paid exactly what they want to get paid. They're setting their own prices outside of doing movies. They're doing music videos outside of doing music videos. They're shooting events. They got teams that shooting events. So there's so many different aspects on how you can grow in your skill and take what you do to the next level and duplicate it and delegate it. But if you don't believe that you got greatness inside of you, you don't believe that you can grow to that next level, you're not going to grow. You're not going to grow. The world's not going to give you nothing for free. You sitting around waiting for the free handout. Okay, yeah. Guarantee you're going to be waiting forever. Yeah, people are mad at me because I don't want to give my time away for free. Man, fuck you. Why should I be giving my time away for free and you go pay for everything? You go pay for everything, bro. You go pay for everything, sis. You want to put gas in your car, you got to pay for it. You want electricity in your house, you got to pay for it. You want to put food inside the house, right? You got to pay for it. You want to go to a theme park, you got to pay for it. Travel the world, you got to pay for it. Hop on a plane, you got to pay for it. Anything you have to pay for. But then I'm supposed to give you my time, the most valuable asset that I have, right? My time. I'm going to give it away to you for free. Yeah, okay. If you're asking me for something for free, it's really disrespectful. It's extremely disrespectful. And then, you know, I've helped out the homeless. I've helped out people who are less fortunate than me. So I've done a lot of help. And then, right, the same people I was helping, they start turning on you because then you start charging them. You know, you're like, yo, what the heck? Oh, well, yeah, you should be doing this. Nah, I shouldn't be doing anything for you. While you sitting around, you should get off your butt, make something happen, and then nobody have to give you a handout. That's what you should be doing, right? Telling me what I should and shouldn't do. It's craziness, you know? So like I said, I get people sometimes who beg me for mentorships. Oh, Tyler, I got $100, man. Yeah, man, I want your time. You want my time come on, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing for real. But you're going to go spend $400 on the outfit, $200 on shoes, $170 on some Jordans, $200, $300 on shoes, this amount on a car. Before you go to a car lot, you would never disrespect the car lot and be like, oh, I only got $20. What can you do? Hey, man, you know you're not getting a car, right? Stop playing. So if you would never disrespect those entities, don't come over here playing with me because I'm going to treat you the same way, just how they would treat you. Hey, you can't afford this. This is the Rolls Royce car dealership. You shouldn't even be in here, you know, but nah, that's not the experience at Rose. At Rose, they treat you a lot differently, though, because like you walk in there, really, it don't matter what you wear, how you dress, everybody kind of approach you the same way. I've seen people that, that come in with barbecue sandals, some beat up shorts, and a regular dingy t-shirt, boom, hop in the rows, you know what I'm saying, cash out 500 and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't be that way towards a lot of those customers, because people with money, sometimes they're not out here being extra flashy. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those ones who I'm a little bit flashy sometimes, but sometimes I'm modest too. But that's who I am. So it's about being your true self, tapping into your true joy and happiness, and doing what makes you happy. Helping people without getting compensated does not make me happy. That offends me? You know what I'm saying? So I've already put in my work in the community. I've already put in my time. I did what I needed to do, right, to take care of my family. And now it's your turn. Oh, you think I'm about to sit around and just, come on now, stop playing. Go put in the work. Come spend some money. Yeah, you got to spend some money with Big Ty. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you don't got the bread, then you might as well keep it moving. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, well, that's what it is. That's what the car dealership will tell you. If you don't got the credit, if you don't got the cash to cash it all the way out, they will tell you, oh, well, come back when you had the money. Come back when you qualify. So no, you do not qualify for everything until you build up to that point to where you could qualify for stuff. And you have to be okay with that. Hey, that's what it is. That's what life is. So you think people want to sit around giving you stuff? Why should we? Why should we sit around giving you anything? What have you done for yourself? That's a real question. You're not even, give yourself something. Give yourself some time, right, to think about what it is that you truly want to do in life. Write it down, and you got to run after those goals like it's the last thing you have. It is the last thing you have. It is. That's what you need to do. Oh, I want to become this. Okay, go do it then. What's stopping you? I already know what's stopping most people. Doubt. They don't feel like their ability. They don't feel like they have the abilities to do it. They doubt themselves. And then a lot of people have imposter syndrome. They compare themselves. You don't want to compare yourselves to somebody like me. I'm multifaceted. I'm talented at a lot of different things. I'm a 10 in a lot of different areas. Do you understand? So you come over here, you're like, oh, well, I want to get off like this, man. I'm an excellent painter. I'm an excellent dancer. I do well at writing. I do well at rapping. I do well at dancing. I do well at trading. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I'm doing well at, that I'm great at. So don't come over here thinking, oh, I want to compare. Go compare yourself to somebody else. You come over here every single day. It's funny, right? I was designing this video game, right? My cousin that came over, I was designing this video game, and he came to the computer. He was like, Tyler, man, he was like, every day you seem like you're doing something different. And I was laughing. He was like, you one of those multifaceted people, man. Like, I just don't know what you. And I was laughing. I was like, man, look, I'm not one of those people who sit around waiting. I don't like to wait. The moment I feel like I gotta wait, I'll just do it. It is what it is, so that's how I picked up a lot of my skills, especially early on. Like, I didn't really have a bread. So it's like, hey, guess what? I got to learn how to do this stuff. Now, yeah, I could delegate the task, but I have time. You get what I'm saying? I got time. So yeah, I could work on my game. And when I mean work on it, me doing it. I'm the person that's putting it together, designing the levels, designing the characters. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I have fun and I enjoy doing that. What does this have to do with the video? Once again, I told you I'm multifaceted. I have a lot of things going on, right? So don't come over here trying to compare yourself to somebody like me. You should be learning from me. You should be like, all right, I see, how are you able to accomplish a lot of things in a little bit of time? You got to have a skill set. You got to have the mind for it. You have to have the mindset. When I was growing up, somebody told me that I could. You know how people be, oh, my teachers told me I would never be anything. Some of the teachers, I wasn't the best student because I didn't like their classes. I used to ditch in high school, man. I was ditching. I was going to the library for the simple fact, not even on no nerd shit, but just because I felt like the teachers weren't teaching me what I really wanted to know, what I wanted to know. Yeah, I go to the class, they teach you this type of history, even the Black history classes. And hey, some of them, they were really, really good. Some of them, I'm like, man, I got to go get more information because it's not enough. You're holding back, right? So it's up to you to go get the knowledge for yourself to push yourself forward. And if you don't want to put in the work, then you don't deserve anything. Oh, what, you thought you're going to get a participation award? Do you know that's only for high school and middle school and elementary school sports, where they want to give trophies to everybody now so you guys can feel good about losing? That's what the participation trophy is. You're a loser. Here you go. So you don't go home crying and whining. Yeah, take your little trophy, Charles. You get what I'm saying? Here, take your little trophy, Daphne. Here you go. Yeah, go take this little trophy. It's not the big one. It's not the big one. Hey, man, people only remember first place. Most people don't even remember who came in second. You hear me? So what you should be aiming for every time, first place, first place. It's the only place that matter. What? Oh, you thought I was about to say something else? Yeah, come on now. Stop playing. You need to get some grind about yourself. You need to get some grit about yourself. Hey, while you're out, once again, if you're in the car listening to this, it's time, baby. It's time. If you've been looking for a sign to go to the next level, this the sign. If you've been looking for a sign to turn your life up, this the sign. If you've been looking for a sign that, oh, I've been waiting for a sign because I'm waiting for the opportunity. This the opportunity right here. This the opportunity right here for you to change your life, right? Stop being afraid. And one thing, you got to stop listening to the opinions of losers. Do you know, hey, man, sometimes, right, people come in my comment section and they be complaining and whining, but it's because they've lost. They've given up on themselves. So it's easy to target somebody like me and try to tear me down. You want to tear me down. You want to say, oh, he's arrogant, he's cocky, but you haven't accomplished anything. So am I really cocky, or am I just confident in my abilities, right? That I'm able to do what I say I can do. It's totally different from walking around saying, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Hey, I'm not saying I'm the best all day long. Am I the best at a lot of different things? I believe so. Hey, but the only way that you will know if you go up against the best in that same field. And when it comes to like Forex and finance, you guys don't like to battle it out. These people make their money and you go duck off and stuff. You don't want no smoke. But for what I do, I want all the smoke. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, I may go down as one of the craziest inventors of all times. Once again, people hear that, now you got to go invent some stuff too, right? Because you're inspired. I don't really even care because it was my God-given ability to do what I do. I got this whole drawer. I'm sitting right next to my drawer of electronics and computer chips right here. I don't necessarily care what you do, what you feel, and how you feel about it. Once I turn this video off, I'm working on my stuff. It is what it is. I do what I do. I love what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is, right? So, these finance people, they sit around, they pry on my content. They try to pick my stuff apart and attach it and put it on. You can't wear my armor though, bro. You can't wear my armor though, sis. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. You got to do you. Find a lane and stick to it. But you think you're going to jump in my lane and you're not going to get ran over. It's crazy. You feel me? I'm sick of people regurgitating my content. Like I said, the copycat stuff has to stop. But once again, I've never known anyone in the Wall Street finance field to be original, to have original ideas, right? Except the people who create companies and then they, go ahead and get their IPOs and they make it to Wall Street like that. I'm speaking about originality, straight originality. Hey, man, once again, I'm best to be black, baby. You already know what it is, man. Go look up Black Inventors, see all the stuff that we made. Damn near everything. Stop playing, though. The iPhone, the PC. I know you thought it was Bill Gates. You thought it was Steve Jobs. I think those people popularized it. But nah, man, we were the first people to create touch phones, right? Go look up who actually created the PC. Once again, these are facts. We can go fact to fact. We can go fact for facts. What's up? So, one thing I also have a problem with is like, African Americans in finance, they don't even celebrate Black History Month because they don't want to piss off their white friends. They're like, oh, no, I don't want to be too black. It's crazy. You're African American, bro. They see you as a nigga. Hey, you get what I'm saying? They see you as a nigga. You come around, right? When you leave, they like, man, this nigga right here. But when you're there, it's like, yes, my black friend. Hey, man. You guys don't have to play that role with me. I already know what you feel about me. We agree. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not complaining. Just don't be fake around me, and I don't have to be fake around you. You get what I'm saying? I like being unapologetically, authentically African American. That's who I am. That's what it's going to be. Hey, once again, like I said, they were selling us on Wall Street. You feel me? And we supposed to be kissing ass? It's crazy. But hey, it is what it is. Some people, they gotta, you gotta keep people happy so you don't feel, however you gotta feel. To me, necessarily don't matter. I do my thing. I stay out the way. The only time you'll see hear from somebody like me, is if you're taking my stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna call you out. And you know the funniest part though? Let me tell y'all something. The funniest thing, right? Look, most of the African American, the black traders inside of the foreign exchange, the finance field today, they all have me blocked. But in my phone, right? I told you I was working on a documentary, right? I got all the screenshots and all the contact that me and them had. And you can see that we've not only had contact, but I basically called them out for stealing my shit. And they don't want me in the comments, or they don't want me to expose the fact that, yeah, you have been stealing from me. That's not really cool. And I'm a cool person, so even the people that I'm around, if you're not cool with somebody like me, it's a you problem. I'm one of the coolest people you can know. I always want you to grow to the next level, and I'm not the friend, once again, I'm not the friend that's going to tell you, oh, you can't do it. I believe you can do it, but also know that you have to put in a lot of work for what it is that you want. I always speak about, quantum physics and stuff like that. Do you understand how much studying that is? Hey, look, do you understand how much studying that is? Do you understand what that really takes and what I'm really talking about? So yeah, I got to put in the work. I got to study every day. I got to stay up to date on my field. I got to stay up to date with things that are changing or things that are going on. You feel what I'm saying? My mind, shit, is in the cosmos, baby. I'm not even worried about half this stuff that you guys and all your drama and stuff, because I got other problems to figure out. You know what I'm saying? I have other things to figure out. So, hey, like I said, all you got to do is just keep hustling. Mind your business. Focus on your own path. Focus on your own world. It'll work for you. You don't have to, I want to be like Ty. Don't be like me. I got a lot of things going on. Once again, I'm multifaceted. That means I have multiple talents. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have compared me to star children. They're like, oh, he's like a star child. Hey man, look, I just do my thing. I'm not worried. Once again, I'm not comparing and contrasting. I like hustling. I like waking up in the morning, hustling. I told you this morning I woke up at 1 o'clock, baby. 1 o'clock. Why? Because I was always waking up at 3 o'clock. I'm like, damn, I gotta beat that. We're talking about no alarm clock though. This is my mind knowing, okay, I want to wake up at this time. I'm telling my mind what time I want to wake up, and I'm waking up there. Do you know that you can control your thoughts? You can control your reality, right? You can control your reality. I can't control it now. I cannot control other people's realities. That's what you have to do. If you woke up, let's say you worked for me, you woke up, he's like, I don't feel like coming to work today. There's nothing I could do about that except tell you, hey man, that's strike one. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like, oh man, my head is pounding right now. This is going on. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you keep doing that over and over and over, guess what? You know what's up. You know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is the message to get on your grind. There's people out here that's doing much more than you. Hey, there's people out here that's doing much more than you with less. So that should be a kick in the ass right there to say, man, I need to get on my grind. You got to get on your grind, baby. Nobody is coming to save you. That's what you expecting, huh? Oh, somebody about to come save me. Oh, come help me. Nobody. Why would we help you? Why would we help you? Come on now. Once again, you go to the Rolls Royce car lot. You can't even test drive the car, baby. Ain't no what? You get what I'm saying? You know what it is. If you don't like the car, bring it back. Change it out for another one. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, at the end of the day, you have to stay on your grind. You can't be afraid of other people's opinions, because people are very opinionated. Once again, a lot of people don't like me because I'm talented. I mean, I'm doing more. You got to think, 90% of the world, I would say 95% of the world lives very mediocre lives. They're just okay with just getting by, okay with just enough. Oh, okay, that's all I want to do. Oh, okay, I don't really want to get too talented because I don't want to piss anybody off. They stay in that type of mindset. I don't even believe in that. My discipline from a young age, I tell you guys, I've been doing martial arts. I joined the martial arts gym. My dad put me in karate, right, at 4 years old. 4 years old. So the discipline that I gained over the years has been amazing. I understand how to put my mind on something. And if I want to do something, continue doing it, continue doing it, continue doing it, continue grinding, continue fighting for that, continue fighting for that. The first, 10 plus years of my life, all I did was fight, wake up, go to the gym, eat right, stretch at home, train with my dad a little bit, go to the dojo, fight, tournament, boom, championship, tournaments, championships. That's it. So when you see the label championship balling, baby, hey, understand. This is what I come from. So it's not just about passion. This is about my lifestyle. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm always looking for the next level up. I don't believe you should stop at level 10, level 11. Go past it. Okay, now we're at level 20. Go past it. Now you're at level 100. Hey, go past it. You ever got to level 99 and it's like overall 99? And it's like, nah, I got to put in more work, baby. I got to put in more work. You need some more VC. You need some more VC. You get what I'm saying? But nah, look, don't be afraid to get out here and make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. That's a part of growth. That's a part of going to the next level. You can't get around making the mistakes. It is what it is. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail. If you're afraid of failure, yeah, you'll never make it. Why? Why should you? You should stay in the same pot that you're in with everybody else that's doing the same shit as everybody else. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve. And the people who, at the end of the day, if you don't go play in the small tournaments, if you don't go play in the small games before you even get to the tournaments, before you even get to the playoffs, before you even get to that next level, you don't deserve to just walk up and, oh, I want to fight the champion. Oh, I want to get up with the champion. Man, you better go put in some work. You better go put in some work. You get what I'm saying? That's not how it goes. So there's levels to this. There's levels to everything that you're doing in life. And the funny part is, right? So, I've been drawing and stuff since like a kid. So that's why you guys see all the paintings now for what it is. You understand this is 10 plus years worth of work. When I'm not designing, when I'm not, tinkering with my electronics and putting different things together and inventing different little devices and stuff like that. Guess what else I have to do? Boom, I'm over here sketching stuff. Boom, sketching it out. That's me sketching everything out. So before I even create something, I draw the whole thing out. A real full scale. I draw the dimensions. Oh, where do you learn how to do that? Hey, man, you got to just do stuff. And that's what's going to push you to the next level. Do more and talk less. Do more and complain less. Oh, I'm complaining about, because my back hurt. This hurt. Man, shut up. Everybody, it's a bunch of people with hurt backs that's out here doing stuff. There's a bunch of people that started off with less than you that's doing more than you right now for the simple fact that they got grind, baby. You got to have that dog in you. If you don't have that dog in you, you're not going to the next level. You get around people like us and why are they moving and operating like that? Because we are. That's why. Oh, how come, it looks like that for them and not for me? Because we put in more work. You need to go put in some more work. Or once again, I want to be mentored by Tyler. Why? Hey, look, you don't want to work with somebody like me. And I'm going to tell you some reason why. I believe in greatness. So if you don't have that bone in your body, if you don't have that greatness feel in your body, you come around somebody like me, you're going to be intimidated. You're going to be like, oh man, he's doing this. He's doing so much. Am I doing so much or are you just not doing enough? Now let's talk about it. Am I doing too much or are you just not doing enough? Yeah, that's a real reflection right there, ain't it? So when I talked about maxing out your human ability, what are you doing to do that? Or are you just sitting around? What did you eat this morning? Were the foods that you were eating this morning, were they healthy foods or were you eating trash? Nah, let's really talk about it. You get what I'm saying? So every goal that you have is going to require a new level of your life. Like even with me, I had to start eating clean. I don't even smoke as much weed as I used to smoke. And I used to smoke, man, at least probably like 7 to 10 grams a day. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2 or 3 eighths a day. You know what I'm saying? And now, hey, some days I don't even smoke weed for 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a week. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like fiending for the weed like I used to. Oh, I gotta roll up. I used to be I couldn't do nothing without rolling up no weed. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I woke up in the morning, boom, gotta roll up some weed, gotta get to it. All right. As soon as I trade, boom, gotta roll some weed, gotta get to it. And, I've been feeling much healthier. My lungs are much healthier. Everything is just much healthier for me. So, it matched up with some of my goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to be able to do this, to do that. But then I'm like, damn, well, I can't smoke as much because if I try to do this, then my lungs aren't going to be able to get as much air as I need to do this, and that. So somewhere along the way, you got to make a sacrifice of things that you didn't want, which is old habits. Old habits will hold you back. You keep waking up in the morning doing the same thing and then you get mad. Why do I get the same result? Why is my life like this? Why? Are you one of them why people are you just gonna make it happen? I hate it. Why is this happening? Because you fucking trash. You gotta get out here and do something better. Do something different. Be different. The only way that you're going to stand out, because in this world, if you don't stand out, you blend in. And, it kind of sucks for the people who blend in, especially if like you're in the marketplace. You don't want to blend in the marketplace. If you blend in, you're just like everybody else. Why would we go shopping with you when we can just go to the people who stand out, simply. Stop being afraid to be yourself. Everybody is an individual. And the moment you start trying to be like the next person, copy off the next person because you're inspired. I hate a copycat. And the higher you go, we all hate copycats. We like original ideas, especially in the entertainment business. People come in, some people have a lot of similar skill sets, but it's about you. It's you that makes a difference, Stop being afraid to get out there and just do and just grow and just go. Put your shoes on and run the race. Put your shirt on and run the race. Put your shorts on and run the race. What you afraid? You're afraid of somebody's opinion. You're afraid that you're going to get judged. You're afraid that your family going to judge you. You're afraid that your friends going to judge you. That's what it is, huh? Oh man, my friends are going to judge me because I'm doing something different. Well, get some new friends. Get some new friends. Once again, my friends and the people that are around me were all multifaceted. The people that are on my team, they don't just do one thing. They're not just good at one thing. Once again, some of the people on my team, they can come and build the whole entire set with the engineering that's behind it. And you're like, hey, how long is it going to take? Man, you give me some time, Mr. Moore. Give me some time. Nah, we need this shit done. We need it done. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Once again, everybody has a different skill set. How good are you on working under pressure? That's another thing. How good are you working under pressure? So when people talk about you want to be mentored by somebody like me, do you understand I like to win and I hate to lose? I love to win and I hate to lose. Right. And I hate being around losers because that's just a mentality, man. Loser mentality is horrible. Like you get set in that you accept losing. How do you accept losing? How do you accept losing? That sucks. You're like, oh, OK, well, maybe next time. Sometimes there's not a next time. What about if there is no next time? What if this is your only opportunity? What if this is your only shot? What are you going to do now? You going to wait till next time or you going to put it all in the line? Are you going to go hard? Ask yourself that question. When are you going to go hard? When are you going to take yourself serious? I take myself serious. That's why I was saying, hey, time is money, baby. Time is money. Time is money. And that's your most valuable asset. You cannot give it away for free. Like once again, during COVID, I was helping out, man. I was helping out thousands and thousands of people and made people millions of dollars. Right. Those same people turned around. A few tried to compete with me and then they got beat. The rest end up trying to copy me and then they got beat because once again, there's only one me. So it is what it is. You have to be yourself, and when you're confident and like, man, there's only one version of me. There's only one you. That's why you should focus on your own goals. That's why you should focus on your own things. Some people do have similar things that they're doing. It's all type of similarities, right? There's all type of different African-American scientists. There's scientists that don't even look like me. They're not even my same, race. Similarities, but they're all working on different things, right? Everybody can't be number one. Somebody has to be number two so I can remain number one. You get what I'm saying? Somebody got to be number three so I can remain number one. It is what it is. Somebody got to be number four. There's going to be somebody that's number 4, number 5. Go watch the Olympics. Go watch the Olympics. The Olympics are going on right now. Everybody does not get a gold medal. Isn't that something? There's no participation awards, baby. You got here and you lost or you won. What is it? Are you going to put in the work or are you going to sit around and complain about it? You're going to complain about it. You got to ask yourself, oh, am I a complainer or am I a hard worker? Yeah. So I like these fireside chats. Turn you up a little bit, we could talk to your mental, talk to your spirit a little bit, talk to the spirit inside of you and get that thing going. Hey, it is what it is. Once again, if you're afraid of success, if you want to be mediocre, max success is not for you. It's not for you. Winning at this level is not for you. Why? You want to be mediocre. You don't want to be great. So you should have been turned this conversation off because this is for people who want to be great. This is for people who want to really go to that next level, who really feel in their heart. You know what? I want to do it. And if anything, once again, this right here should have shook up your insides and basically told you you're not doing enough. With all the stuff that I do, I never feel like I'm doing enough. Like I give time to my kids and stuff. take care of them. Boom. Next thing you know, back doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? If you check, you see with my daughter right now, she's in first grade, but she's doing fourth grade math, reading at a damn near fifth grade reading level. Why? We put in the time. We put in the time. Plus, I'm like, hey, I want you to outscore everybody in your school. For me, education is number one, baby. So why would I not, right, be able to teach my kids, hey, how to do what they need to do? Hey, this is how you do this, little mama. This is how you do this. This is how you do this. It is what it is. Once again, if I sat around, right, if I sat around and I didn't go hard, then guess what? They'll be dependent on the school system. And the school system, I dropped out of college. Why? I just felt like it was holding me back. Plus, when I first came into school, let me tell you, and this is not for anybody to repeat the cycle because it may work out for you, right? But when I first came into school, they make you do like regular classes and then you get your electives and all of that stuff, like, you know, in your later years. But I'm like, hey, I just want to win. I want to do what I want to do now. So that's what I did, you know. I used like some of the college credits. I mean, not my credits, but I used the college experience, and where I went to Northridge. So, you know, that's where I ran into one of the homegirls that helped me out and helped me get into the radio station. Next thing you know, I'm working with Stevie Wonder at the radio station, man. Let's really talk about it. So, hey, it is what it is. Once again, you have to find your way through life. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And once you figure it out, you need to spend every last moment of your life working on that. Because the only thing you have in this life, you know, what God has given you is time. Everything else you got to get. Some people are born with a silver spoon and, you know, they got a silver spoon. Okay, guess what? Even with my daughters, you know, one is super young and I mean, I guess they're both young, but hey, I tell her, hey, this is what it is. But at the end of the day, you need to learn so you can get it for yourself. Okay, I'll help you out. I'm gonna leave stuff behind for you, obviously, but you have to get out here and get it for yourself. You have to get out here and win it for yourself. You have to get out here and want to be a champion at everything that you do. You should want to be number one at everything that it is that you do. I don't see any competition. I'm competing against myself. I don't see any competition. I compete against me. I'm like, yo, I did this yesterday. Oh man, I gotta beat this. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, you know, when all is said is done, who do you want to be? Because only the greats are remembered. Hey, man, do you know how many black investors, white investors, Iranian, Hispanic, you know how many investors? I know I didn't mention every race, but there's probably a bunch of races out there that invest as well. You know what I'm saying? But do you know how many investors there is that we don't know about, that we don't care about? Why? Because they haven't made no significant impact on history. It is what it is. So when I'm like, oh, let's make history. Nah, I really mean that. You get what I mean? And every single day, you know, I get a chance to be a part of history, my own history that I created. Every single day, you guys get a chance to, you know, create history for yourself. You can start your timeline right now, you know? And it's funny because I'm like, yo, I'm in my villain arc right now. You know what I'm saying? So with being in my villain arc, you know what that means? Shit, the only thing that means is I've been hustling. I've been doing what I need to do. I helped a lot of people out. And guess what? They turned their back on me. You know what I'm saying? So with those people turning their back on me, what does that mean? That means I got to go hard. That means I have to go hard. I got to go hard for what I believe in. I got to go hard, you know, in general. I got to go hard for my kids. I got to go hard for the standards that I set for myself. And when you set high standards for yourself, I mean, there's really no giving up. You know, you set these standards for yourself. So what happens next? Hey, it is what it is. What, you're afraid to put in the work? You're afraid of, once again, being agreeable with everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. Everybody's not going to like me. And guess what? I am okay with that. Everybody's not going to like you, and you have to be okay with that. So what are you going to do? Sit around and complain about it? Oh, they don't like me. They're not going to like you. You're out here trying to achieve greatness, man. People are mediocre. They don't want you to be better than them. Stop playing. People want you to do good, but they don't want you to be better than them. But you have to put in that work, right? Hey, let me tell you, I was working with some forex brokers, but I mean, I'm outshining all of their players. I'm a very talented individual. I'm better than them at everything. So, you know, having somebody like me on the team, they start feeling some type of way, like, oh, he's too good. He's going to get all the shine. I've already had all the shine. I've had the spotlight on me since I've been, 6 years old. I've been shining. You get what I mean? So, they already knew before reaching out what it was. I've even had brokers of people, traders who own companies who have me blocked, but they have their company reach out to me, right? I got emails and Instagram messages. It's funny, recently, one of the people from, I'm not going to name the company, right? But one of the people from the company, the first message that he sends me, well, first he hits me on my, like, how on Instagram you can type on people's photos and comment. So he types on my photo. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to be the one to do this, but check your DM." So I check my DM. Right, I'm like, let me see what they got going on. He's like, "Oh, we need you at this place." Okay, that's interesting, right? And I'm just laughing because I'm just like, yeah, well, doesn't your boss have me blocked? Now your boss got you reaching out to me to try to make amends. That's why you started off with, I don't want to be the one to have to do this, because whatever conversation that they had, he ain't want to have to be the one to reach out. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I told you, I'm working on my documentary, and hey, people can act like they don't rock with me, but I got the messages. You rock with me, especially if you're trying to copy my style. You want to talk like me, walk like me, And once again, I just document this stuff. There's no point of even talking about it. I document it. But my biggest word of advice is be yourself, because everybody else is taken. And if you got something out of this, once again, if you do want to work with me, I'll charge. And let's just get that out the way now before you start thinking, oh, I'm not doing anything for you for free, right? If you can't go to the gas pump right now and get free gas, then I'm not doing anything for you for free. If you cannot go to the grocery store and get free groceries, I am not doing anything for you for free. If you cannot, right, go to the car lot right now and get a free car without them charging you a price, whatever car it is, guess what I'm not doing? Anything for you for free. The insurance on the car, if that costs, guess what? I will not be doing anything for you for free. Because if you could pay for the insurance, you could pay for me. If you could pay for your car, you could pay for me at the end of the day. Am I right? Right? If you go to the store right now and you're like, oh man, that's a nice shirt. Guess what? You got to pay for it, right? Cool. So guess what I'm not doing? There we go. You go to a restaurant and you eat. If you eat the food at the restaurant, guess what? You have to pay for it, right? Cool. So at the end of the day, you shouldn't even have the mindset of wanting anything free. It puts you in a very low energy, low vibrational mindset, because you start attracting very weird things into your life. You know what I mean? So we're going to wrap this up. All right. Being here for like 50 minutes. Once again, I know I have to get up here and make my little videos and things like that. This was a really easy video for me to make. I'm about to go back to, basically I got to like solder some stuff together. All right. And, finish doing what I was doing. I woke up, I told you, I woke up about like 1 o'clock. So today, shit, I don't even know what time I'm gonna go to sleep. Hopefully I can get some rest. But like when I'm working on different projects and stuff, it's really hard for me to get rest. Did you know like SpaceX is coming to Long Beach? They're about to start landing, some of their not rockets, but landing some of their things, like their devices and stuff in the oceans of Long Beach. And I think that's gonna be dope. In the port of Long Beach, that's dope, And what's cool about trading is if you look at like the world's biggest ports is Los Angeles. That's one of them. And then Long Beach is second right here in the United States. So when it comes to trading, these are the two biggest cities in the world, right? For import and exports. That's what trade is, foreign trade. Even in the Bible, it says invest in foreign trade. Invest in foreign trade. What do you think foreign trade is, fool? Come on now. Foreign trade, the boats coming in, bringing in the imports and the exports. But once again, that's a conversation that's just, it's a conversation. That's the conversation for you for the next one. We'll speak about, things that you can invest in. This conversation here, it wasn't to shit on you, but it was to let you know you got to be great. And you can't sit around being great, hating on the next person. Once again, I have like a Michael Jordan mentality when it comes to this. Nobody on Jordan team really liked Jordan. You know why? Because he expected greatness, not only out of himself, but out of everybody else. And if you couldn't compete or perform at that level, then guess what you weren't going to get? You're not getting the ball. Why should you get the ball? Stop playing. When you know you're not gonna make the shot, you're not confident. You're not confident. You know what I'm saying? But for those who are confident, then yeah, you deserve the ball. You get some assists, put up some points. We want to see you win too. But at the end of the day, if I feel like you cannot perform like that, then I'll just go ahead and do it. You know, once again, for some of the stuff that I make, right? People are really slow. They're, oh, Ty's going to take this amount of time. I know that it's not going to take that amount of time. You know why? Because I could build it myself. So, you know, when you work with somebody like me, hey, you're competing against me, because if you can't build it faster than me, you're probably not going to be able to work for me. Do you hear me? If you can build it faster, better, hey, that's cool. There are people who are more talented at that specific skill, right? Because it's the only thing you do. Once again, I design, I got to draw the stuff out, put it together, make sure it works, do all the troubleshooting. I wasn't the best coder, right? I wasn't the best coder. You know what I mean? But now we got the chat GPT. Hey, I'm able to code, rewrite codes, do everything that I need to do, man. It feel like I'm like Tony Stark or something. It's really cool, you know, but I'm gonna let you guys go on your way. Keep grinding, keep shining. Don't let nobody stop what you got going. Don't let nobody stop your plans. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do, because you can do it. And I'm out.